FeesMustFall protests began with song and dance at Fort Hare University on Tuesday.
In the year 2015, we had increased tuition fees by 10% and 15% in science and agri. They want to do the same thing this year. Majority of our students in this campus are from the previously disadvantaged background, which means that they do not afford to pay the tuition fees. And in the main, majority of the students are on NSFAS, and the fee cap of NSFAS is 67,000. And the tuition fees that we pay in this campus, including East London, they surpass that cap, which means in the main, how then do you expect these students to cover up the remaining amount of money that is left in their tuition fees?
After students rallied across campus, they marched to the admin buildings where the SRC met with university management about the impending fee hikes.
We are not being provided with the financial statements of the university so that we are able to say how much government grant do they receive, how much do they generate from the fees, how much do they make from the outsourced resources in the university that we have not been provided with. Increasing fees is not a solution to the financial crisis of the University of Fort Hare. They must find strategies of how do they curb corruption within the management, in the operations of the university. And when they identify such leakages in the operation of the university, they must not use fee increment as a tool to rectify the mistakes that they have committed themselves.
Students are rejecting the financial management system that the university uses to allocate funding and are accusing the administration of mismanaging financial resources, saying there have been no improvements to the university to warrant the fee increase.
If you go to science and agri, it is so embarrassing that e-laboratories are cornered, they do not have sufficient equipment. But yet to increase fees by 10%.
This leadership has been asking you to actually investigate and actually come up with people that are going to investigate the things that are happening in financing. Because there's a misuse of philanthropy funds. There's a misuse of our funds of our students.
We must discuss it here and conclude it here. That as the students of Fort Hare, we want a 0% fee increment, and we are not turning back.
Despite offerings from management, students stood resolute on their demands, unhappy with what the committee had to say.
Every issue related to fees cannot and will not be decided by management nor by a meeting of this nature. It will be decided in the correct forum in terms of the statutes of this university that decides on fees.
Some students briefly pelted the committee with rubbish and stones as they exited. Later, students closed the entrance to the university, some choosing rather to meet with leadership to decide their course of action.